It's late, and I'm about to lay down and get me some rest because I have some things that I must do tomorrow. And I don't want to be long, and I might have to pick this subject up again later, but let me tell y'all something, especially y'all gals. That's enough of them damn tattoos now. You got them on your arm, you got them on your hand, then you start getting them on your thighs and your bellies and your back and your ankles, and now you're getting them on your neck and your face. And some of y'all have the nerve to have some man's name or some woman's name around your neck, visibly on your neck. Now, what is it that a man or a woman does to you, with you, or for you that will make you brand their name on your neck like you some runaway cattle that needs to be returned to a pastor or a barn some damn where? Daddy and Jesus. If I don't put Jesus on one side of my neck and Sidney Tucker on the other side of my neck, I seriously doubt that any other man, walking, living, dead, or yet to be born, will ever do enough for me, more than those two, to make me write somebody's name anywhere on me. Now, this is especially for you African Americans. When you first got over here, they used to mark you up so you would be able to be easily identified and returned back to the plantation. Now, whether you know it or not, all the most stray-ass tattoos that you're putting on yourself, that's going to be an easy mark for you to be identified, to be returned back to your jail cell block, or your dormitory. Because, really, honestly, I have seen people that have cute little tattoos and tasteful little things written on their bodies, but when I see somebody all marked up like that, if you're not a soldier or merchant seaman, you look like a convict. And if you ever been to jail and you got a lot of tattoos on you, oh well, you know, don't come talking about only God can judge me, because to quote my dear friend Todd Fontaine, the only people you hear hollering about only God can judge me are old hoes and convicts. And usually when you see somebody all marked and tattooed up like that, that's what they look like. The other thing it tells me is that you have very low self-esteem and you're trying to make yourself look like something that you are not. Now, y'all done started putting them tattoos on your neck and your face. Do you know what you're going to look like in 10, 20, 30 years? Trust me, honey, I'll be 45 come Sunday morning, and gravity is something else. And some of you all are nice looking young men and young ladies, and you are messing yourselves up. No decent man or woman will be able to see past what all those tattoos symbolize. And who's going to hire you for a job? It's all right to be rebellious and a little bit militant when you're young, but after a certain age, that rebelliousness and being militant turns into being an incorrigible damn fool. Think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's the same thing with all that gold in your mouth. You don't even know what you're doing with all that gold in your mouth. I've seen people have open face crowns, and a lot of older people may have a piece or two in their mouth. But do you know that when you were once owned as a piece of cattle, or no more than a piece of cattle, that when they put you on that auction block to keep from running down all your qualifications, they would just put a piece of gold in a male slave's mouth to prove he was a good buck, a good breeder, and a prime piece of stock? I know somebody gonna come over here and say, nah, that ain't where it started. Well, if you gonna argue with me about where that started, please be able to post your evidence otherwise. And the same thing again about them sagging pants. Pull your pants up on your ass. It is unnecessary, unattractive, and unsanitary. You look nasty. You look filthy. You look like you stink. And what you are saying to the whole world is, I don't give a damn about myself. And you're definitely not a gangster or a thug, because if I was a policeman, I wouldn't even worry about chasing you, because you can't run with your pants hanging down off your ass. Now somebody gonna say I'm being judgmental. Oh well, get over it. You judging me by saying I'm being judgmental. But I'm going to bed. And some of y'all realize that the Jamaican people don't take too kindly to you screwing up the way dreadlocks are supposed to be worn. They ain't for everybody either. Some of y'all looking like a rope, raggedy mop head mess. Wash your ass, comb your hair, pull your pants up, and stop marking and messing your body up and screwing your mouth up. And read some of these books. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, The Bluest Eye, A Lesson Before Dying, Man Child in the Promised Land, Makes Me Wanna Holler, Native Son, Black Like Me. Y'all can't read no books for trying to read what the hell all that mess y'all got written on each other. I'm going to bed. Good night. Y'all better stop doing some of that mess y'all doing. Think about what y'all doing and why y'all doing it. And then always talking about somebody discriminating against you. Hell, I'm going to discriminate against you after I get through running away from your crazy ass when I see you with all that mess on looking like something out of a horror movie. Good night. And if didn't nobody care nothing about your crazy ass, they wouldn't try to stop you from doing all that foolishness.